Welcome to the third part of the demo. This will show you how point-of-sale cashiering works for daily sales or the daily transactions of the point of sale. Now first, we need to register cashier account to use for our cashiering. Log in to the system with your administrator account and go to System User button and register cashier information. And in the user type, select Cashier Status to Active and click Save button to save the data. Now let's go back to Login form and enter cashier account you registered earlier. As you can see, you need to select what transaction type you want to enter. You can find this transaction type when you log in to administrator account and under the File menu and in the transaction type function as shown in the previous demo. Now as daily sales basis, we need to select sales in the select transaction type. Just press arrow down or arrow up button on your keyboard and hit enter. Now as you can see, you need to enter the change fund or the petty cash fund amount in your cash drawer. This fund is the amount of money used by the cashier to make change for customers who are purchasing goods. And hit enter to proceed. This is now the structure of our cashiering. We have company name with machine number, grand total, sales summary, recently punched items preview, status list, barcode field, transaction type, functions, and the user information. To start with, if you have barcode scanner on your machine, scan the barcode of the product and it will automatically punch the item. As you can see, these shows the quantity, unit, items, description, price, discount per unit, and the total. Or if you don't have barcode on your machine, just hit the enter key on your keyboard. Just make sure the barcode field is empty or else any character in the barcode fields reads as the barcode of the product. Now you can just type the keyword of the product and select the product you want and hit enter key on your keyboard, and now, as you can see, it fills the barcode field with the barcode of the product you selected. And hit enter key on your keyboard. Now if you want to change the quantity of the product, just press arrow up on your keyboard and select the product you want to change the quantity and press the F3 on your keyboard and enter your desired quantity and hit enter. As you can see, the quantity now of the product you selected is changed and automatically calculate the total. Now if you want to put discount on the product, just select the product and hit F4 on your keyboard if you want to put discount amount directly and hit enter, or press F5 if you want to put discount by percentage and hit enter on your keyboard. If you want to put customer name to the receipt, just hit F6 on your keyboard and type customer's name and hit enter. Now we have the status list of customer's name. If you want to remove it, just press F6 again and empty the field, then hit enter on your keyboard. If you have pricing option registered on that product, you can use it by pressing F7 on your keyboard or the pricing option function. As you remember, on the previous demo we register the pricing option of Speed Blue Bar 380 grams by registering its price per cut. To use it, select the product and press F7, and there you go. This lists the product option you registered, and select it and press enter. And now the pricing option is now on the list of the product. Next function we discuss is the variation. It is applicable for the weighted products like chicken and other weighted products. Let's select the chicken wings. Now the chicken wings is registered as per kilograms and the chicken that the customer brought is just 900 grams. To apply variation, select the chicken and press F8 on your keyboard and enter 0.9 on the variation quantity and in the description type G for grams. As you can see, the description of the products extends with the variation quantity and the variation description. If the customer brought 2 pieces of chicken with the same weight, you can change now the quantity. That's how to apply the variation function of the product. Now if you want to remove product on the list because the customer changed his or her mind, Just select the product you want to remove and press Delete key on your keyboard, and now you need to call the administrator or the supervisor and enter the account and hit enter to remove the product. Now the PLU function or the price lookup function. If the customer only asks the price of the product, then you don't need to punch it, you only just use the PLU function by pressing F2 on your keyboard and scan the barcode of that product, or if you don't know the barcode, just hit enter to search the product. As you can see, this display the product information including item, description, price, available quantity, unit and the category. Now let's proceed to the Cashiering Options function or the F1 on your keyboard. First we have Order List. This function is applicable in pharmacy setup. Let's discuss on the next video. For now, let's just focus on the point of sale setup. Next we have Sales Adjustments with Other Discount function. As you remember, on the previous demo we register the customer information with its corresponding discount on all of its purchases. Now select the other discounts and select the discount type we registered and hit enter. Hit enter again to select the customer name we registered and select it. This displays the customer name, remarks, and the home address. Press enter again and select yes to confirm. Now the discount of that customer is applied. You can check the summary type, status list, and the grand total. That's how customers discount work if we registered that particular customer. To remove discount, simply select again the other discount and hit delete button on your keyboard, and there you go. Next is the daily transaction with reading X and Y function or the end of the day transaction. This applies every end of the day and printed the X reading and the Y reading. To print the reading, select it and enter administrator account. The reading reports includes date of reading, cashier name, OR number from start of the day to end of the day transaction, machine number, gross sales, net sales, number of transactions, total tax, total quantity, amount voided, number of voided transaction, total cash sales, number of cash sales, number of customers, average sales per transaction, total vaidable sales, number of vaidable items, total non-vaidable sales, number of non-vaidable items, cash in and out including your change fund, and the media report. Next we have Cashier Report. This report consists of total cash sales of the cashier and its information. Next we have Cash in and out function. This only applies when you want to cash in or cash out. Next we have Reprint Last Transaction. This is only applicable if you want to have copy of the customer's receipt for verification. Next we have Recall and Suspend function. Suspend function is applicable if you want to suspend the ongoing transaction and recall it if you want to recall the suspended transaction. Let's try it. If you have ongoing transaction, then the customer forgets his or her wallet that he or she cannot able to pay his purchases in, need to go home and get it. You need to use the suspend function to suspend his or her purchases. Press F1 and select the suspend and call the administrator or the supervisor for account validation. The ongoing transaction now is suspended, and if you want to call it back, you need to use the recall function. Press F1 on your keyboard and select the recall function. Now this lists the suspended transactions. You need to select the specific transaction corresponding its time suspended and hit enter to recall the suspended transaction, and there you go. That's how powerful the suspend and recall function. Next we have Void Transaction. This removes all the items on the list. If you want to remove all items on the lists, press F1 and select the void transaction and enter administrator account and press enter. That removes all the items on the list. To open drawer, just press the Alt+D on your keyboard and call for the account of administrator or your supervisor, and that opens your cash drawer. Now to settle transaction, press =sign on your keyboard and enter the customer's cash and press enter and confirm it. Now this is the sample customer's receipt to give to your customer. And you can now press enter key for the next transaction. And that includes to our point of sale cashiering. On the next demo we will show you the reports and other document reporting on the point of sale system. See you on the next video.